This is Severe MMA, and we're joined by Regis Sugden, just a few weeks out from his Lonsdale bantamweight title fight at BAMMA 22 in Dublin against the veteran Alan Philpott. Regis, again, thanks very much for some time, especially after a training session. I'm going to jump right into it. You know, there's been some talk on Twitter. I don't think there's not a lot of respect there. How do you gauge it? Is this guy just trying to make himself feel big or feel confident? How do you see it?
I think everyone, including myself and a lot of other people, even people in Ireland, they know what he's trying to do. It's the only chance he's got of winning the fight is by trying to get inside my head. And to do that, he's going to have quite a challenge. I've been doing this game for a long time. I've seen a lot of things. I've been around a lot of things, and I've seen the booze and the bottles being thrown, and I've also seen the nice side of the sport. And when this fight's over, it's going to be on me. So,
do you get the sense that they think you're perhaps you're not ready yet as an MMA fighter to step in? That you might be a little bit, I'm going to use the word soft, and don't hit me for it. But do you get the sense that he might think this is going to be an easier fight than it really is going to be? And is that a bad mindset for him?
It is a very bad mindset for him, but I do think he believes that. I think a lot of people believe that, and that's why this fight is so good for me, because I know what I can do, and the people around me know what I can do, and by the first 30 seconds of the first round, he's going to know, because it's not going to take me long to get inside and get in there and start marking his face up.
You know, he's got a good number of fights, experience-wise. Certainly in the MMA scene, he's got a lot more fights than you. Where do you see him? Where do you see him as being dangerous? Is this a guy that's going to look just to sort of hold you down and grind a victory? Is that what you feel he's going to have to try and do?
I think that's what he's going to have to try and do. I mean, he's got a decent all-round game, so he could sort of try anywhere to start off with. I know what I'm going to do. I think that's the most important thing. But I mean, we're ready for anything. I've been training with all sorts of different guys. I've been training with top BJJ guys, top stand-up guys, top wrestlers, just to get that different mix, because he could do anything, and that's what he thinks about me. He don't know what I'm going to do, and I know he thinks that. He might think I'm going to stand there and try and knock him out, but he will know after the first round, guaranteed, that is not what I'm all about.
Is he going to make it out of the first round? I've interviewed you a few times, and you're still polite, but there's an edge that I've not heard. This guy, is he in your head a little bit? Or are you just now at the point you've just finished some sparring and you're a bit tired? And, how do you feel going in? Do you have to prove a point in this fight, or are you just going in to do what you do best?
I think it's important. I mean, MMA, the world of MMA is surrounded by tests, little tests, and this is one of them. This isn't a big test, this is a little test. This is a little test to make sure I'm doing the right things. He ain't the best fighter out there, but he's a good fighter, and he's going to cause problems. But I'm out there to stop them problems and punish him for it, and that's what I'm going to do. And if he thinks anything else is going to happen, then he's stupid.
The Lonsdale title, once you get a belt around your waist, you're no longer the guy looking for, calling the champions out. You're going to have people looking for you. Is that something that you relish? The fact that for a little while you're still going to be obviously moving up the rankings, but people are going to be chasing you as opposed to you chasing other people. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be interesting as well, because I think personally that there's not going to be that many guys that after this fight are actually going to want to step in the cage with me. I think there's a lot of guys that are unsure now, but after this one, there's going to be a lot of guys in the top 10 and even in the top 5 that are going to be thinking twice about whether they really want to fight me next, because they're going to see a different side to my game that no one's seen before, because the best people bring the best out of you, and I'm treating this fight as he's one of the best.
It's obviously, and probably for the next little while, it's going to be your grappling that makes the leaps and bounds in terms of sort of improvement. But percentage-wise, as an MMA fighter, where are you at the moment? Are you at 80%? Are you at 90%? Where are you in terms of where you want to be as an MMA fighter?
Well, from where I want to be, I'm probably about 60%. But I know that 60% is, I mean, he's probably 90% where he wants to be, and my 60% is better than most guys that I can see coming in the near future. There's really not many guys, even in the high level MMA, that I'd be too worried about now. I think it might be a good fight, but not that I'm too worried about. And I think over the years I'm developing so quickly, and I can feel that in my game, because I'm sparring with guys, better guys all the time, and bigger guys all the time, and I can see that in my game everything's getting better. I'm not getting caught with many takedowns, I'm landing more takedowns, I'm landing more shots, and I just think I'm a scary fighter for anyone to fight at the minute, because I'm just getting better and better.
You're going in, it's going to be a cauldron of hate. There's going to be a lot of people booing. Does that bother you? Are you looking forward to? Is the crowning moment going to be when that crowd is silenced? Are you going to silence the Dublin crowd?
I think I'm going to silence him. I think I'm also going to make him cheer. Because at the end of the day, the Irish love a good fight.
Yeah.
They love a good fight and they love a good knockout and they love a good finish and a bit of blood. So when the blood's pouring off his face and he's crying for surrender, then the Irish fans are going to love it. They're going to start cheering, and that's what's going to happen. I can guarantee.